9:11 is the time here on your Wednesday morning, and with the chilly temps, not just now, but what's coming up, it can be hard to take your dogs outside to get their daily exercise. So we wanted to ask the experts about ways you can care for your pets in these freezing conditions.
And today we are sitting down with Matt Lindberg from Village Animal Hospital in Minnetonka. Matt, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
We've got to talk about Benny.
Yes, this is Benny. So he's my second of three dogs. So he's in the middle child, if you will. So
can I just, with Benny and his little slippers he has on, his little shoes, I cannot believe he has those on right now.
Well, obviously when it's cold out, it's, little dogs, even just big dogs. When you go out on icy conditions, roads that have salt on them, having some foot protection is a good idea. So
how do you train them to wear them? Because most dogs pull them off.
Exactly.
They dance around, prance around, they hate them.
Well, they just have to get used to it, like a collar. So when you put a collar on your dog for the first time, usually they scratch at it, go after it, that sort of thing. But getting them used to having boots on, we started Benny inside in the summertime of just putting him on, allowing him just to kind of walk around the house a little bit, and then take him off after 3-5 minutes. Give him a bunch of treats as we're doing it as well, and just keep on working at it so it becomes sort of second nature. The good news about most dogs, when they go out and start running around, they kind of forget about it. So yeah, they're fine that way. And if one flies off, one flies off.
They're very fashionable winter accessories for dogs.
I agree, yes. He looks great in them.
Can I, real quick before we move on from this, can I ask you what kind you have? Because you can get the kind with like the rubber bottoms and the nubs. These just look like polar fleece.
And basically they are, because he's not a big runner out in the lake or that sort of thing. If you have a dog that's going to be, if you have a lab that's going to be out running around, you want something probably that's more leather, that's going to be easier to kind of go on, that's going to strap on better. He's not, sorry Benny, he's not a big athlete. So something that's more fashionable for him but warm is going to be what we're going to end up doing.
Okay. When it comes to those accessories, we've seen them, we've been around, we've had so many animals in here. Coats.
Yes.
Coats, are they needed? What kind of animal, dog, cat sometimes that like to be outside? What do you really do when it comes to animals and coats?
Yeah, so coats are a great idea for certain dogs. So if you have a husky, don't worry about it. They already have a great coat. But if you have a dog with thin hair, if you have a dog that has underlying health issues like a thyroid problem or diabetes, if you have a real old dog, or if you have a puppy, then a coat may actually help them out just to maintain some of that warmth. What we have to remember when you put a coat on a dog, though, is most of it's covering their backside. And a lot of dogs from the underside are going to be more thin-haired, so it's not going to give you complete protection in that way. Coats also help just because if it's windy or if it's going to be wet, they'll give a little added layer that way. So it's not a fix, but for a lot of dogs, it's going to help them be able to be outside for a longer period of time.
Are there any concerns with like sweaters and coats on dogs? Because let's be honest, they've become a big fashion statement with dogs, right? I mean, is there any reason you would not want to put your pet in one?
The only reason I'd say no is if your dog gets super stressed when you actually put it on. So I kind of use the analogy of like Halloween costumes for dogs. If your dog's not used to having it on and they more freak out and paw at it and pant and pace and that sort of thing, it's probably not the best idea to do it for them.
Okay. All right, now you're taking your dog out, you've got little booties on, you've got your coat on, and my dog wants to stop and smell and lick and go to town with the snow, lick the salt off the road. Let's talk about some of those outdoor concerns right now with the snow, with the ice, with the salt.
Yeah. So snow itself, a little bit of snow, a dog going out, fresh, white, clean snow, they're going to eat a little bit. If they're grabbing stuff, fine. My dogs go out and seem to eat a little bit too. Not a worry there. Dirty snow or snow that's on sidewalks or roads or that sort of thing that may have chemicals as part of it, that's where you kind of get a little bit more concerned. So making sure that if you go for a walk, and say your dog has a whole bunch of kind of snowballs on their feet after going for a walk out on the street, you don't want them necessarily chewing or licking that snow off either, because those chemicals then they're going to ingest and more likely to have digestive issues with it.
When it comes to the temperature, we're going to see the temps drop dramatically the next couple of days. Can dogs go out in all types of temps? Is it the wind chill? And if so, when do you keep them in?
Yeah. So obviously when we look at what Friday and Saturday is going to look like, your dog still has to go outside and go to the bathroom, but they're going to go out and hopefully come right back in. That's not the day to take your dog for a super long walk, because even though they are protected with their coats and and boots and other things like that, they're still going to get very cold. And the risk of things like frostbite can happen with dogs. So keeping a dog outside during that time, don't do it. If it's too cold for you, if you have to bundle up and put 1,000 layers on to go outside, you don't want to have your dog out in those sort of conditions as well.
Or if you're like my dog Larry, you like to just stay out there, so I have to come get you in my robe.
Exactly.
Put the boots on. I look fashionably great.
Yes, he's the same way. He'll be the last one to come in. Cats too, just something to keep in mind. So outdoor cats, you see a lot of cats that are at rescue groups or things that'll have their ears almost will be kind of missing. And what's basically happened is this feral outdoor cat has gotten frostbite on its ears. So if you have an outdoor cat, this is the weekend to make sure your cat kind of spends the weekend inside.
Is that the main area area of concern with frostbite on pets? Is it their ears?
So it's going to be ears and nose. So that's the most common place. So dogs with real fluffy ears, they have a little bit more protection. But you think about cats without having a lot of hair on their ears, the blood supply to that's very thin, so they're more likely to have frostbite issues in those situations.
All right.
Another big thing for outdoor dogs, people want to know, when should I bring my dog inside if he's used to being outside? Now, again, if you have a husky or some other big dog that likes being outside, not as big of a deal. The key, though, is food, water, and shelter. So if you can't provide them shelter from the wind, if that water's going to freeze, that dog should not be outside in those sort of conditions.
Let's talk about exercise, because obviously I don't want to go out and exercise. The dog probably doesn't want to do the same. What can you do inside, maybe smaller apartments to bigger houses, to get that dog some exercise?
Right. I think the best thing you can do is obedience training. So you think about us. Yes, you can go for a 2-mile walk, or if you have to sit down and solve a puzzle, you're tired afterwards because you've worked your brain. So working on a dog, practicing obedience things, having them sit, having them stay, having them lay down. Teach them stupid tricks. Benny will shake hands with us when we ask him to. Have your dog, roll over, play dead, other things like that, but work on things that are obedience sort of related, so you have to have them think and focus for a period of time. You can also take your dog for a walk around the apartment, but if you're going to do it, have them heel. So have them on a leash and have them right next to you, and then start practicing maybe being off leash in that way. So they're still focused on you, focused on training in those circumstances.
What do you think about like indoor doggy centers where dogs can go and play?
Yep. Fantastic.
You like those ideas?
Yes. So as long as your dog is fully vaccinated, as long as you're making sure you're taking care of parasites and other things like that, and your dog is social, because if you have a dog that's aggressive with other dogs, that might not be the best situation, but having those options, great to kind of get a dog to run out. There's nothing better than 2 dogs running and playing with each other, because they're going to wear themselves out for sure.
What if your dog doesn't like other dogs?
Yeah, and that is a challenge. So you might have to reach out to some of the indoor places and see if they have times earlier, later, or they'll do more solo work with you. I don't know if they will, but it's a good idea just to investigate that.
Matt, Benny, thank you for coming. If you have questions about your pet, make sure to stop by and ask your vet. We'll post the contact information for Matt and the team at Village Animal Hospital in Minnetonka on MinnesotaLive.com.